Welcome to Barre Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. All you'll need are a couple of small weights and a ball or a rolled up towel, as well as a sturdy chair to be your bar. Let's begin. Our feet will begin wide, further than hip width apart. We're going to inhale with our arms overhead, exhaling, arms all the way down. Let's do that a few more times. Inhaling all the way up, and then exhaling all the way down. Continue with me. Perfect. Let's leave our arms here, nice and strong and steady. One foot will turn towards the front of our mat. Our back foot will stay perpendicular. We're going to come into Warrior Two. Nice and strong through that front leg, arms and shoulders strong and steady. Hold this position with me. Preparing for side angle, you can either place your elbow on your knee or reach your hand all the way down to your mat. Opposite arm reaches up towards the sky. Feel free to look up towards the sky or keep your gaze on the ground. Perfect. Let's lengthen that side body stretch, bringing the arm all the way over to the front of your mat, stretching and elongating. Wonderful. Let's slowly come right back up to Warrior Two, bringing that foot back to center. Let's inhale and exhale a few more times. Beautiful. Holding our arms out to the side, we're now going to come into the opposite side, Warrior Two. Bending that front knee, back foot is perpendicular to our front foot, and we're going to hold this position strong and steady. Let's start moving to our side angle. Again, your elbow could go onto your knee, or you can reach your arm all the way down to the floor. Opposite arm reaches towards the sky. Let's go a little deeper and reach that arm all the way to the back of your mat, stretching out that side body. Nice job. Coming back up into Warrior Two, we will straighten out and we're going to head down to the mat for a plank. Joining me at the back of your mat, let's inhale overhead, exhale to forward fold, and then we're simply going to walk our hands down to the front of our mat, coming into our plank position. Holding your plank with me here, nice and strong and steady through the back, keeping that core belly button pulled to the spine, nice and strong. Just a few more seconds, you're doing great. Excellent job. Let's bring those hips up to the sky, coming into downward dog, and let's walk out those feet to stretch out those calf muscles. Hold downward dog right here with me. Nice job. Let's come back into our plank position and hold it one more time. Strong and steady. You're doing awesome. Hold it with me just a few more seconds. You're doing so great. All right, dropping those knees down, chest and chin. Let's flip those feet and come up into upward dog, stretching out the back. And then let's slowly push back up into downward dog. You did a great job. You can either step forward to the top of your mat, or you can hop to the top of your mat. And then let's just inhale, arms overhead. You did an excellent job during this little warm up. Let's get ready for our bar. For this first little series at our bar, we are going to be in second position, where our feet are wider than our hips, toes pointed towards the corner of the room, but we will be in this position while facing our bar. We're going to begin in a full range of motion plie. Our hips and our shoulders are staying aligned. Knees are out as wide as we can. All the way down and then all the way up. Join me when you're ready. Four more. 3, 2, last one, full range of motion. Let's go to half range of motion. All the way down, halfway lift. All the way down, halfway lift. Nice bend in those knees and those hips. Beautiful. Let's pulse it out right here as low as we can go. Teeny tiny paperclip size movements. Static, hold it here, so strong. If you'd like, you can lift your hands off of your bar and bring them overhead, or you can leave them simply on your bar. You decide. We are almost done. Return your hands to your bar and let's tap those knees backwards, tapping them towards the back of your room. 3, 2, last one. Great job. Way to work those glutes. If you'd like to take a moment to stretch those quads out, feel free to do so. For the next portion of our bar, grab a small ball or a rolled up towel. We will place it behind one knee. Once you get that ball behind your knee, be sure you're close enough to your bar for support, and we're gonna squat it out. Here we go. All the way down and then all the way up. I know those legs are talking to you. We've got 3 left. 2. Last one. We're going to move to half range of motion. All the way down and halfway lifting. All the way down, halfway up. You guys are awesome. Let's move to small pulses. Little teeny movements. Just a few more seconds. Perfect. Static, hold that leg, and let's add a fire hydrant. Lifting that knee up towards the sky, really working into those glutes. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful job. All right, stand up, work out those legs. Let's switch to the opposite side. Making sure I'm close enough to the bar, that ball is going to go behind my opposite leg, and we're going to get ready for full range of motion squats. Here we go. All the way down and all the way up. Nice and easy to start out. We've got 4 more to go. 3, 2, last one. Let's move to half range of motion. All the way down, halfway lift. All the way down, halfway lift. Those glutes are talking. Let's move into pulses. You're doing great. Let's static hold on that standing leg and add a fire hydrant. Lifting that knee up towards the sky. Nice and strong, really getting deep in those glutes. 3 more. 2. Last one. Amazing job. All right, feel free to stretch out on this side too. Grab some small weights or some cans of vegetables from your pantry, as well as your ball. We're going to stand on top of the ball with our heels in first position. Of course, if this makes you uncomfortable, then feel free to just stay flat on the floor. But we're going to do some pliés with some bicep curls. Once you're balanced on that ball, let's bring those weights to heart center, and we're going to plie and then lift all the way. Plie and lift all the way. Beautiful. Again, while we're plieing, we're trying to keep those shoulders on top of those hips, strong and steady, like our back is up against a wall and we want to keep our back on that wall. Let's keep going. Three more pliés. 2. Last one. Excellent job. Let's go to half range of motion. Halfway lifting, but all the way down. Halfway up and all the way down. Once you're used to this, we're going to add a bicep curl. So we will lift those weights or those cans of vegetables all the way down and then all the way up to our shoulders. Three more. This is 2. Last one. Amazing job. Let's move to pulses. Hands can come to heart center with those weights. You're doing amazing, really working the endurance of those muscles. Let's static hold and let's bring those weights overhead. This throws us off balance a little, so it's a wonderful balance challenge. Just bringing those weights right overhead for a little shoulder press. Do 4 more with me. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work today, you guys. We're going to move everything out of our way and get ready for floor and core. Join me on your mat, laying down on our backs. We're going to start out with a lower abdomen workout. You can either place your arms here behind your head, or if you're more comfortable, you can keep them on the floor for steadiness. Let's lift both knees and feet up to the air, pointing those toes, and we're going to scissor our legs, really working those inner thighs while working our lower core. And then once you're ready, we're going to start lowering those feet down towards the ground, continuing to scissor those legs. Nice, we're slowly bringing those legs right back up to the sky, and then we'll continue to lower them down. The further you lower your legs, the more you will feel it in your core. Try to keep that lower back also flat on the ground as well. You're doing great. Keep breathing with me. A few more times. All right, let's start bringing those legs right back up, still scissoring. Great job. Draw those knees to your chest. You did an amazing job. Rolling up, we're going to grab our ball or our rolled up towel, and we're going to place it underneath our hips while we're laying on the floor. If this makes you uncomfortable, feel free to get rid of that ball. Our hands can either come up into reverse tabletop, or you can leave your hands down on the ground. We're going to slowly tap 1 foot at a time down to the floor, really starting to work out and utilize that lower core. While we're working, we're drawing that belly button to our spine. Let's do 4 more sets. 3 more sets. 2. Last set. Great job. Remove that ball and let's roll up. We're going to place our ball right behind our very low back, and we're going to lean back until we feel our abs engage. We will begin with our arms outstretched forward, laying back, and then coming up, laying back, and coming up. Hopefully you feel this engagement in your abdomen without using your legs or your quads for support, really targeting those abs. Let's add on by crossing our arms over our chest and continuing with these crunches. You're doing amazing. We've got 1 more little set to go, and let's make it more difficult by placing our arms behind our head. Keep on going with me. 3, 2, finish strong, last one. Great job. Let's get rid of that ball and come to the center of our mat. Sitting in a cross-legged position or a yoga sit, we're going to do 1 final inhale and exhale. Bringing arms overhead, inhaling all the way up to the sky. Hands come together, exhale down to heart center. Thank you. Please subscribe.